everybody, wherever you may be, from coast to coast and sea to shining sea. Welcome back to Ham Radio Live, where the world comes to talk radio. Got a big show for you today and a great start. This is Stars on 45's tribute to Abba around the world. Welcome back to the show. Here we go.
Take it now or leave it. Now is all we get. Nothing promised, no regret.
It's Sunday, October 9th, 2022, and away we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's good to see you guys. Really good to see you guys. Man, sorry, yesterday I was telling Greg it took like 12 cuts to get the WRMI show. It's only 15 minutes long, right? And so today, let's just do it. Get out of the way. We'll just start up. Because we might as well. It's been a while, so we met a Larry moment.
And now, a Larry moment.
Yeah. So I get it's a 15-minute show to WRMI to help them fundraise, right? It's music. So I was struggling. It's like, okay, do I do 5 songs or 4? Because it's tight. If you do 5, it's really tight. Like 28 seconds left at the end, and you've got to be able to talk, and that's everything going perfect, right? So I got 5. I got all 5 songs done in that show. I did. It's the top 5 songs of the 1960s. It'll be in the place on WRMI called Viva Miami. Anyway, so I get to 3 seconds left, right? 3 seconds. All I have to say is this is WRMI, Okeechobee, Florida, and that's it. But unfortunately, Larry went and said, this is WRMI, Miami.
No!
Gosh. 3 seconds. That's all it was, just 3. Anyway, happy Sunday. I want to tell you, it's a great thing to do at getting amateur radio. And yesterday was such a special day to be on the air. Great signals coming in all over the world. 10 meters open real early yesterday. It's a little bit late today. But if you would like to get your amateur radio license, it's so good to do, and you'll enjoy it. These are good people that have good hearts, and they're really kind people around the world you'll meet doing this. It's a great thing. Contact someone like the American Radio Relay League if you'd like to get your AM radio license, right? Tell them you want your license and where you live, no matter where you're at in the world. They'll send you an email back that you then contact that club, local club. They'll send you a club that's local to you. You then contact the club. They'll help answer your questions and help you get on the air too. They'll help you pass that test. www.arrl.org. We have 2 show emails now. Larry needs to have a little bit more.
I say cut that out. What's it all about, boy? Elucidate.
Yeah. So there's a new email, which is kind of cool, that's on our new webpage. So by the way, thank you to Rodney and Martin and Aaron for working on that. I can't believe it. I told my wife, and I remembered to tell her at like 9 o'clock at night, and we're in bed by then. I'm usually a early sleeper. And she's like, you got a website? Oh my gosh. Flips the light back on. She's on her phone. She's looking, she goes, Oh, that is so cool, Larry. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It could only happen to me. And I'm really honored to have it. I really am. It's info@hamradiolive.org. That is the other email. And we'll kind of migrate over that way. That way I can keep the Gmail account for WRMI stuff. So the new email will be info@hamradiolive.org. And please look at the new webpage that Rodney and Aaron and Martin had some work in, and I appreciate them doing it. Thanks, guys. Wow. I never in a million years would have thought that could happen to me. Unbelievable. We have a show topic question today. And there it is. Okay. What are 3 DX entities you'd like to work? 3. All right. Don't have to pick 3. Don't give me a list of 10. 10 will confuse me, and that'll be really bad. Okay.
What we're dealing with here
Don't give me 10.
is a complete lack of respect for the law.
Just give me 3. Let me know those 3 entities. I'll make it part of the show today. And really, gosh darn it, guys, it's so good to see you. I mean that with all my heart. Thank you, guys. This surgery has kicked my rear end, and I'm really hopeful we can make a short show for you that's got some updates and things like that to help you out as well. Currently, the weather powered by ICOM for the love of ham radio. There is the really neat hit parade of sunspots that are in the northern part of the flank. You see the north part of the sun there? All those bright areas, those are all sunspot regions. Notice the south. You're seeing one kind of going away, one on the left side, which is the eastern limb, and then a bright area coming. Okay, that's going to start by Tuesday. Actually by tomorrow, we should start getting some help to the ionosphere from that. We've got great conditions today, great conditions. Here is a little look at that backside of the view of the sun, and that giant rectangle, that is the new sunspot region coming, and it's going to be solid. Last 2 days of sunspot activity in the sun, so if you took away all the brightness and focused on the sunspot regions, look at this sun. Wow, it's huge. This is amazing, the amount of spots we've got. Now, 1 day of movement, there you go. And then we've got an area coming off that lower part around 7, 8 o'clock right there. Look for the good conditions coming there. And look at this. No coronal holes really facing Earth right now, so that's good. 3 days of solar flare detection. We've had some great conditions, guys, really do. 7 sunspot regions right now facing Earth. The SFI today, 157. That's right. It's there and it's here. And my gosh, 3 straight days over 150 means good conditions. Smooth sunspot numbers down 9 to 137. Area numbers down 60. That's not a big drop. Down to 790. This is a good day to use your radio. This is a big problem, though. Unfortunately, KP index. KP indexes are high. So we're looking at high noise floors today. This should be lowering tomorrow, hopefully, as I lower the voice as well. It's a little hot today. I'm flipping just a little bit. Anyway, there is the KP index. And the next 3 days, it's going to quiet down tomorrow, and Tuesday should be a lot better. So today will be the noisiest day left. We'll have noise floors just a little high. Let's take a look at those. QRZ was down, so I just pulled the information from where they have their, where they get it from. That's basically it. So SFI 157, sunspot number 114, A index a little high at 12. K is elevated as well. That's 2, all right? BZ latitude currently minus 1.0, and a solar wind is high, 626.7 kilometers per second. And you see the HF conditions, poor or fair. You've got great conditions out there, guys. There are some real good calls to make. E-skip open on 6 meters today. And if you take a look, way down at the very bottom, right? I'm trying to make this a little bit smaller for you so you can see it if we can. Let me try and click on it and make it a little smaller. There you go. Take a look at the bottom there. MUF US Boulder 21.02. Yesterday when I did this, and I did this about 10:30? No, 9:30. It's 9:30 in the morning. It was already at 28 megahertz yesterday. That was an amazing day. Current Kilo Charlie 2 Golf map for maximum usable frequencies. Alaska right now on 40 meters, but as you head south into Canada, you're getting on 17. So Canada northern part, if you're like in the Yukon or Northwest Territories, 20 meters. If you're down in the lower parts of Ontario, or maybe you're near Toronto or Montreal or something, you're on 10 meters. Over in the east, you're doing great. But in the west, Saskatchewan, so forth, you're right now on about the 17 meter band. That's where you're at. Southern California right now, 23 megahertz. Northern Montana, I couldn't think of the state, 21. Down in Brownsville, there's 10 meters. Look at that, 31 megahertz. Pensacola, 33 megahertz. 29 up at the Great Lakes, 34 New England. This is coming our way, and it will go into Canada. We're going to have a great afternoon of 10 meters, especially now, folks in the Northern Hemisphere here in the North American continent, work South America. It is there for the taking, and the signals are there. Look at the signals down there. 32 in the north part of Brazil, 33 if you're in Sao Paulo, all the way down through Argentina. 10 meters is open. It's a great day to work some DX. 28 megahertz. Sorry, excuse me. Let me take a closer look at that. Sorry, my eyes are getting just a little bit fried there. 26 megahertz, Great Britain. 25 France. 36 Portugal, 33 Spain. Look at those numbers. 22 in the southern part of Italy. 19 megahertz now in Greece, and we've got 17 megahertz in Jerusalem. If you're in now, right where Winan is still on 17 meters in Namibia in the dark. Cape Town on 20 meters. Heading to the Far East, Tokyo at 16 megahertz, and Australia right now you're on 40 meters, but you're going to be hitting 10 meters within the next 2 hours. It's a beautiful day to make calls around the world. Your ham and shortwave forecast for today, powered by ICOM. ICOM, for the love of ham radio. Gosh darn, it's good to be back. It is so good to be back. SFI should stay excellent through today. Now they're going to lower tomorrow. Everything, all the metrics are pointing to a drop in the SFI, but I think we may still cover 150. And if we are, that's great, because that means another day of great conditions. Noise floors will also be lowering down to S1, S2 by tomorrow, maybe S1 to S0. We'll have to see. Voice bands around the world today, 20, 17, 15, 12, and 10. Yes, they're all there. And the only place you won't get 12 and 10, most likely going to be south of about 50 degrees south in the southern hemisphere, and north of about 50 degrees or so north in the northern hemisphere. So great conditions. CB radio skip, wide open, great conditions on 11 meters. Data modes open 30 to 10 in the north, mid, and south latitudes. Tonight on the ham bands, S1 to S2 noise floors tonight, lowering down to S0 to S1 at times tomorrow. Nighttime ham band openings 160, 80, 60, 40, 30. Remember, your best DX, maximum usable frequency at sunset. Then work your lower bands. You're on 40 and 80 overnight. And by the way, 40 is really sizzling in the morning. Make some good gray line calls there. Shortwave friends, our bands for today, 31, 25, 22 in the 19-meter band. Shortwave nighttime bands tonight. Noise floors S1 to S2 tonight. Should decrease to S0 to S1 at times tomorrow. Nighttime shortwave bands 120, 90, 75, 60, 49, 41, 31, 25, 22. And the 19-meter band with this much SFI should be open for about 45 minutes in the northern hemisphere after sunset, and open about 90 minutes after sunset in the southern hemisphere. Welcome back to the show. Today is a solar ranking of a 9. Yes. And you may be wondering why it's not a 10. We have a negative BZ, that's part of it, a high solar wind. And these HF conditions, don't let them trouble you. Those are good conditions. We'll make some great calls today. It is so good to see you guys. I've missed the heck out of you. I really have. Man, oh man. Let's find out and untangle this mess, figure out who's first, second, and third into the show. First time he's done, no, second time, Alpha Delta 7, Lima, November, from Hayden Island. That's Portland, Oregon. Jeff, give him a big old beep beep for us. Hey, Jeff, welcome back, mate. You did it. Number 1. Got here first. Well done. Second, and it can be done. Look at this. That is Nikolai, all the way from Romania. My goodness. Nikolai, it's so good to see you. Yankee Oscar 8, November India Kilo. I think I got that right. I want to be right about this stuff. Welcome, Nikolai. It's good to have you back, buddy. Aaron Lutz, Victor Echo 5, Lima Golf, one of the guys who helped with the webpage. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. What a treat. Can't believe I have a webpage. It's like, it's so cool. Like, I want to tell my neighbors going to walk by and go, guess what? I got a webpage. It's silly, right? But for me, I don't know how to do it. I'm certainly not smart enough to make it very good. So thanks again to Rodney and the crew for doing a great job. And thank you, Aaron, for helping. Seriously. I'm really touched by that. Half is back. Hi, Jason. Good to see you, buddy. Kilo 4, Hotel Echo Foxtrot. Wonderful YouTube channel and a good man, too. Thanks, Jason. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Avery, she has been here 12 times. 12 times coming in first. She really has.
Now, I say, cut that out. What's it all about, boy? Elucidate.
So we make a deal out of who comes in first to the show. It's kind of fun. It's not really a contest. There's no prizes to give away. But it's just fun, right? So she is now second place behind the Smokin' Ape. Hi, Avery. Good to see you. Kilo 4, Victor Romeo Yankee. Great to see you. Cliff Bolts, my dear friend from the Commonwealth of Virginia. Whiskey Delta 4, Oscar Bravo Papa. Welcome to the show. Always good to have you, Cliff. It's always a pleasure. Thank you very, very much for coming. I mean that. Nice group of people. Anton here as well. Papa Charlie 4, Alpha Delta. Hello to you, my friend. Good morning. Yes, it's 11:44 a.m. Thank you. That's thoughtful, right? Because it's nighttime his way, but he's thinking, well, Larry, it's morning. I just wish him a good morning. That was nice, Anton. Thank you. Good morning to you, too. Oh, good evening to you. Sorry. Larry's mind is not working. Adesh, that's Trinidad, by the way. He's a good man, and we're grateful he's here. Trinidad, welcome. Adesh, we're glad you're here. Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. It's good stuff. WECB 640, that's our friend Greg. Greg, thank you for coming. I'm looking for more applause. There we go. Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming. Greg's my guy I bounce stuff off of, like I have this idea, and Greg, well, I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, and then there we go. Jason says, here comes Larry. Bring all that positive energy. Let's go. Well, we'll do our best, Jace. Thanks, man. That's a nice compliment. We have too much crap going on in this world today. Sorry if that's a bad word to people. I don't mean it to be. I don't. We have too much of it. There should be a little time in our lives where we can have some positive stuff and just have some fun. You don't stop having fun when you're a kid. You can have fun as an adult too. So Jason, thank you. That's a nice comment. Try to. Jeff, yeah, that's Abba. Neat thought. That is from Stars on 45. It was like their third hit, and it was better, I thought, than the first one. It's really good. If you have a chance, listen to Stars on 45. It's really, really good. Nikolai, sorry if I'm not joining the past few shows. Oh my gosh, don't worry about that. I never worry about people coming every show. It has been known. There's a big study out. I don't know if you know this, but it's you watch every show. It causes brain damage.
Where's the kaboom?
Yeah,
There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
your mind just explodes. So don't worry about it. It's good to have you, buddy. Mean that. Aaron's he's happy. He's like, forget it, man. I'm just happy that I beat Avery, right? That's pretty cool. Country Strong and Free is back. Welcome to the show. It's good to have you. And of course, Aaron with the Jeff. I can't say that, but thank you. Roger McKeon and Molly, my dear friends from Spokane, Washington. Good place. Beautiful area. Kilo Juliet 7, Lima Lima X-Ray, and /K9. Welcome to the show. Good to have you both here. And let's see, Charlie's here. Charlie, welcome. It's good to have you, buddy. Greetings. Just got back from a 3-day soda adventure. Good to see you too, Charlie. How'd it go? Did you make a lot of calls? Charlie's one of those guys that he sets up, right? For me to make 100 calls in one place is a big deal. Like, I've not done it. Charlie, it's like 250, 300. I've got it. That's great. It's like, he's so good. Nice to have you, Charlie. Seriously. Thanks for coming today. I think that's everybody. I hope so. Aaron says I sound better today. Thank you. I appreciate that. It costs me, man. When I do this too much, I talk too much. I don't sleep. It's like it hurts because it's just too much movement, but we're getting there. Thanks, Aaron. Thank you. Don't ever want to have that show again. Never. He's never going to do that to me again. I swear to God.
No more gentleman stuff. From now on, you fights my way. Dirty.
Won't let it happen again. Bless your heart, you guys. Thanks for the kind words. Steve, and thank you for what you said on Discord. I really did appreciate what you said because I felt bad, when I have to cancel something that I want to do, and I feel bad that I have to because I just don't feel good. It's hard to say I got to cancel. Thank you for understanding what you said. I mean that, Steve. Call sign 2 Echo 0, X-Ray Sierra Hotel. So I was really struggling with 10 this weekend. I'm thinking about building a moccasin for 10 meters to improve my chances of making DX. That would work. And Fed halfway would work too. And the nice thing about 10 meters, you don't need a lot of wire. If you're going to build a wire antenna, it doesn't have to be very long. And it doesn't have to be 40 or 60 feet high. You can put it in a tree. It's just amazing what you do with that. Seriously, Steve, you'll do well. You will. 10's a gift, and it's not hard to work. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, from the country of Namibia, the continent of Africa. That's our friend Winan. Hi, Winan. Victor 51 Whiskey. A nice roar from Africa. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. I think, seriously, Winan, don't worry, strong. I was okay. There you go. A little conversation going. So that Anton, hope you like the one on the intro. I had some inspiration. Bless your heart. Thank you. Thanks, Anton. It's good. He's a good friend. Nice guy. Jeff says, I may know your pain, Larry. I had oral surgery on the 15th last month. I'm just now able to eat food halfway normal. That's what it's like. Seriously, no kidding. No kidding. I'm still on like cream of wheat, chili, soup. It's like, oh no. Rodney, welcome. It's good to have you. There he is. Rodney, the architect of the webpage. Man, oh man, it's so good to see you, Rodney. Thank you, man. Thanks so much for what you did. That's really nice. What I like about that, let me tell you the part I really like about the webpage. It says built by hams for people who love radio or something like that. And I loved it. I really did. It is so cool when people get together and do something to surprise you. And that was really a big surprise. Rodney, thank you again. Seriously. I want to show it to you guys. I will in just a moment. Nikolai, yeah, Yankee Oscar 8 November, Kilo. I got it. His ring. It's good. He said, DX, Argentina, Brazil, and Peru. Heard all of them, but they never heard me yet. Keyword is yet. Keep working it. You'll be all right. Yesterday, I heard Suriname. Okay, and I posted it on Ham Radio Live on Discord. And I don't know if any of y'all worked it, but I just was on the edge. I couldn't work it. And he's getting like California, Southern Cal, wasn't getting anywhere north here on the West Coast. And he was starting to slip. So I hope one of you guys got it. That'd be good. Let me see. Skeeter. Hello, Skeeter. Kilo 7 Tango Romeo Delta, Tucson, Arizona. Welcome. Good to have you. Thank you. I think that's right. And then, Rodney, there is the link for the Ham Radio Live website, built by people who just simply care. That's very nice. Roger McKeon, on today's topic question, Antarctica, Tasmania, New Zealand. Beautiful. You know, the nice thing, Roger, where we live, and by the way, he's talking about today's topic question. If you have forgotten or came in late, what are 3 DX entities you'd like to work? 3 of them, right? And so what Roger says, I'd like to work Antarctica, Tasmania, New Zealand. The good part of this, right, is that where we live in the Northwest, we have a great pipeline down to the South Pacific. It's really good. If your takeoff angle is really good on your antenna, you should get New Zealand. And it'll be in the middle of the night. You'll probably hit them now the middle of the night on 40. You could hit them maybe around 9 p.m. our time on 20. Okay, you still can hit them then. Tasmania's the same way. Both are in the same way because they're really literally not far from each other, right? So work them our time, Roger, right now about 9 p.m. on 20 meters. And in the morning, if you get up early, say around, I don't know, even stay up late, midnight, right? Work them on 40. You'll find them there. The ZL1 and the Victor Kilo 7s. Those are what you're looking for. And as for Antarctica, I'm looking for that one too. Thank you, Roger. William from Akron, Ohio, Alpha Delta 8, India Tango. He says, listening to Larry while driving. This is a first. Oh, God. No! Don't get hurt on the road, my friend. Thank you for coming. That'd be bad. That would be bad. Look, you've got band conditions, too? Holy crud. I didn't know you got that, too. Thank you. Rodney, jeez. Oh, man. That's so darn cool. That's so darn cool. Let me see. Wyan said, if I only... and this is tough. Understand, where Winan lives, there's a lot of German speaking. There is. In Namibia, it's a lot of German speaking there. And he's trying to speak and talk in English. And I give him so much credit for this. So if you sometimes maybe don't quite get everything he's saying, give him credit for what he's doing because he's writing another language. I think it's amazing. He says, if only where in Matric I could have gone with a local South Africa TV show. That'd be, well, you don't think if you had the chance, right? It's okay. Rob's here. November 7, Tango Tango Alpha. Welcome back. Hi, Rob. Neat thing. My goodness. Let's see. Holding on to catch on with everybody. Don't want to miss anybody on the topic question. Let's see. Dan Martin, Chris, the morning now, Larry. Nice Sunday from, Chris, this morning. Now, Larry, nice Sunday for you. Bless your heart. Thanks, Dan. That's nice. Man, that's really kind. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the works on the like button, too. And thank you, Ronnie, for plugging the Discord group. That's really cool. Join us after the show. I don't know if I'm going to be talking after the show because I literally, seriously, let me explain something to you. So yesterday, I tried 12 times to get the WRMI show. 12. It's a 15-minute show, right? 3 songs. And And I struggled. I did for 15, I think it was 12 or 14 cuts, something like that. But it was really tough on me. I wasn't speaking to my wife when she got home, like I usually do. I was quiet with ice on my face. And I was there till I went to bed. And I went to bed like 9:30, didn't fall asleep till 12:30. So this thing just stinks. But, I don't know if we'll be talking much on Discord today. But please come, because a lot of people will be there, I hope. Jason Heff, Kilo 4, Hotel Echo Foxtrot, 3DX entities. The 3DX for him, he'd love to get Arctic, Antarctic, and Siberia. Nice work, Jason. Yeah. I'd love to get Antarctica, too. And Siobhan's going there, which would be pretty cool. Jason, I've got Russia on the books, but nothing yet in Siberia. Yet, right? You'll get there. Charlie, Red Summit RF, this will be good. 3DX entities, just one, into Independence, Oregon, via 2-meter tropospheric ducting, preferably with Kilo 7 Hotel November. Bless your heart. That's nice. Charlie, thank you. Oh, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. That's nice. Greg, that intro music triggered my OCD. Now all I can hear is middle of the road. Chirpy, chirpy, chirp, cheep, cheep, cheep. It's not Abba, but it won't stop in my head. Oh, no. Oh, gosh, I love that song. That's fun. Danbert, welcome. Good to have you, as well as Ralph. He's a first-timer. Kilo India 5 November Union Kilo. Welcome, Ralph. Nice to meet you. My name's Larry. It's an honor to have you join us on Ham Radio Live. Thank you, Ralph. Nice to meet you. W. Kirby, Whiskey 4 Hotel Kilo Juliet has joined the show. Jason says, Ham Radio Hef is my YouTube channel. For anyone wondering, trying to get that moved to my main account. Good luck with that. You'll do well. You can do well. Hey, Rob's here. Hi, Rob. Kilo 8 India Bravo X-Ray. Nice to have you back, Rob. How have you been doing, man? Been doing okay? It's been seems like it's getting cold there quick. Man, oh man, it's getting cold. He says 10 meters was wide open in Michigan. I bet. Yeah. Aaron in Canada. Hey, Larry, looks like I'm getting a hex beam after all. Wow, this is cool. An old man here in the club is taking it down in the spring because he can't do tower maintenance and asked me if I want it. So next spring, hex beam. Nice work, Aaron. Victor Echo 5, leave him golf. That's the way to get it. No kidding. Whining at this speed, I never have a YouTube channel too technical. I feel dumb. Don't feel dumb. Don't do that.
Dear Mr. President,
No.
there are too many states nowadays.
Yeah.
Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
No, you don't feel that way, Whining. Seriously, man. I feel on YouTube, and this is just YouTube. That's all it really is. I mean, this isn't, how do I say this the right way? It's not life and death. I'll put it that way. I do this to get rid of the worry and stuff that I got to deal with. Now during the week, weekdays, Monday through Friday, it's just race for my brother because the appointments are getting really a lot every week. And I'm really hoping he's doing okay. He was sick on Friday night and the chemo is starting to take effect. So hopefully we can bring his numbers down and get better health, So that's real life. And that's what I try and do this. Have some fun, play some radio, talk to some friends, and hopefully maybe make some calls. Who knows? Yeah. So don't feel that way, one. And just put the doggone YouTube show up and try and have fun. Do it. You'll have a good time. And if you don't, then don't do it, right? But try it. That'll be good for you. Kevin in Iowa, howdy all from the cornfields of Iowa. Good to be riding along with the show. Bless you, Kev. Thanks. Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. He's really good at building antennas and stuff. He's very entertaining. Good guy. Rob Q, Los Angeles is here. Welcome to you, Rob. Good to have you. Thanks for being here. Nice channel. And there's our Charlie channel. Please watch Charlie. Charlie, you got a show today? He says, I don't know if you got a show today. I hope you do. If you do, let me know. Charlie says, regarding our trip, 7 10-point summits, but not a lot of contacts. Unsuccessfully dodging rain all 3 days. But you had fun, right? You had a good time. This is one of the best people on YouTube, and I'm honored that he comes here. He's a really nice person, and he has a good heart, too. November Juliet 7 Victor, if you haven't subscribed to his YouTube channel, you'll be better off for doing it. He doesn't bug people for subscriptions and all that stuff. He just helps you with stuff. He's very good. Charlie, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Aaron Lutz in Canada, late night, early morning DX on 20 has been amazing. I had a nice QSO to Bulgaria at 1:30 a.m. Central the other day. 5-7 copy both ways. That's excellent. Seriously, that's great. I think we're almost caught up. Hold on. There's Rodney. Antarctica, Greenland, Ecuador are my 3 to get, and maybe Mongolia. Nice work. Get them in the log. You'll get them. Let's see. Wine and 3 entities I'd like to work would be Crozet Island, Beauvais Island, and North Korea. Ooh. Okay, so that's okay. In backwards order, that'd be number 1, number 2, and number 3 in order for, this would be for, DXCC. That is huge, man. Yeah. And Beauvais and Crozet are coming next month. As far as I know, I have not seen anything that says they're down. So both those islands are going to be activated within the next 30 days, 30, 45 days, somewhere like that. So those are ones to get. And can you imagine the pile up for those? Oh my gosh. You've got both Crozet and Beauvais on the island at the same time. The pile up's going to be amazing for that. Jeff, welcome. It's good to see you. That's a first timer. Whiskey 9, Juliet Lima Kilo. First timer, welcome, Jeff. Hi. My name's Larry. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for coming to Ham Radio Live on a Sunday. Mike joins us. He says, still in New York City till Wednesday. Been working a lot of DX. 10 meters was hopping with lots of activity this morning. I'm going to share a little video, it's audio actually, of Great Britain's 100 BBC. Now, this was sent in from New England yesterday. It's beautiful. What I like about the most is the content. Listen to it. It's only a minute, but it's well worth it. It's really cool. Golf Bravo 100 BBC. That goes on for about another 3 months, and then it's not going to be the 100th year anymore. So work it while you can, please. It's a big, big deal. Also, I want to welcome Dan Martin. He says 3 DX entities, India, Pakistan, and Iran. Nice work, Dan. Hey, man, you can do that. You should, absolutely. You can make that happen. Welcome, Chris, Digital Analog Ham, 2 Echo Zero Union Kilo Hotel. There we go. Hi, Chris. Happy Sunday night to you. I'm trying to remember everybody. Country Strong and Free, tennis wide open in Iowa, too. Rob, whereabouts in Michigan are you? He's from the Cadillac area. See, there's a place called Cadillac. And Rodney, I hope Bob feels better. Thank you. He's kind of doing this. Nikolai, thanks for encouraging me, Anton. I'm sure one day I'll work them. You will work. You'll work them, man. Just work hard. Just keep trying. Don't give up on pile-ups. That's the deal. Don't quit because you're not being heard first. Just keep working it and learn how the person works on the other end. For example, on Suriname, he was typically picking it right at the first call. So the minute he said QRZ, they were jumping in hard and just learn the pattern. You'll get it, buddy. You will. I promise. Country Strong, the other day you used an SDR to check propagation of your signal. I was just wondering what software you had specifically. Just, you can use it on your phone. Okay, just pop your phone open and go to Kiwi SDR. That's all. Just Kiwi SDR. Pick an area about 1,000 miles away if you're on 20, right? Or even 40. And then try and see how you're heard. At night on 40, I like to go at least 2,500 miles. Here, if I can hear my signal. Typically for me here on the West Coast, that's Hawaii. So I'll use Hawaii. That'll be my first one. Hawaii. Then I'll check New Zealand and I'll check, Japan and Eastern Australia. If I can hear it, I know it's good. So all I got to do is hear the signal because I know there's enough people there in those areas that are capable to hear it too. And typically it works well. The other way, I'll usually go 2,500 miles again. So that'd be like Southeast Texas, Florida, Georgia, and stuff like that. It works though. Just put it on your radio, on your phone. Use your phone or just use your computer and it'll work great. It always works. Rudolph Smith, today I made a battery transformer for my MFJ wireless. Really? Seriously? 48 12 volt to 6 volt. Sorry, to 6 and 150 volt for the bulbs. So now I go portable. Rudolph, well done. That's cool. So he made a battery transformer, I think he says, for the MFJ wireless set. 48 12 volt to 6 and 150 volt for the bulbs. Nice work, man. That's the real heart of ham radio. Building things, right? Charlie, no show today, first and third set. Thank you for that. Jeez. I get to be one of his moderators, right? He comes here a lot. And I feel bad because I don't come to his show as much. It's not because I don't want to. It's usually because Karen gets home at 4:30, and then everything is about taking care of her. So, Charlie, I apologize for that. He's a good guy. Really is. Good friend. Barry Wendon, Golf 6, Juliet Mike X-Ray joins the conversation. Hello. Nice to have you, Barry. Thanks for coming. Jeff K. No, not a first timer. My mobile account is Victory DP. There we go. Hi, Jeff. Now we know your name is Jeff. We'll say it forever and ever and ever. No, we won't. Okay, Martin Davies, welcome. Good evening from Wales. I am so honored. Hi, Martin. Very enjoying the show. Best regards, Martin. Mike Whiskey Zero, Charlie November Delta. It's nice to have you. Thank you, Martin. Good to see you again. That's cool. That's so cool. YouTube is fun. Nikolai, you're welcome. Very welcome. Just keep working. Don't give them up. You can make the call. You really can. All right, I got some news. This is important. I have news on WRMI and what's happened because there has been some huge changes there, right? And I received an email from Jeff White this morning to give me kind of an answer of what's going on there. And they have signals back on the air. This is really big. So just give you an idea. And maybe Europe is coming back. They're coming up with a way to try and bring at least a directional that's very, very, it's crude, but they can make it work, they think, to work back into Europe. We'll see how they go. Right now, frequencies open after Hurricane Ian damage, 5010 kilohertz, so 5.010 megahertz to the Caribbean, Central America, and the northern part of South America. And they're on from 0 Zulu to 1400 UTC daily on 5010 kilohertz, right? 5800 kilohertz to the Caribbean and South America from 2200 to 1400 UTC daily. 5950 to North America and also audible during certain hours in Europe. They're keeping that transmitter on 5950 on 24/7, right? 9395 kilohertz or 9.395 megahertz to North America and also audible over the pole certain hours in Europe. That one's on also 24/7. 9455 kilohertz goes to Western North America, Mexico, and the Pacific. It is also on 24/7 on 9455. 9955 is finally back up to the Caribbean, Central, and South America. Finally. And from what Jeff said, he's working on trying to get the signal back up towards Europe as well on 15770. So that's their big project. That's the big project to get them back to Europe. And it's kind of going to be a temporary kind of fix, but at least it gets them on there, okay? I want to share with you a really cool thing. This was sent by our dear friend Greg in New England, and I loved it. When I heard it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is brilliant. You know, this is the 100th year of the BBC, and they have such a history, right? They have been the voice of freedom in the world. They have told the news and information. They've been music. They've just done everything. They're so big in Great Britain. And this is their 100th year. And I thought we'd share this real quick. This is courtesy of my dear friend Greg, WECB 640, a snippet of Golf Bravo 100 BBC. And I hope you enjoy the content. This is beautiful to listen to.
Yeah, wonderful, Ralph, from GB100 BBC. Well, you bring back memories. I still listen around on the shortwave bands the same as you. I still listen around on the shortwave bands. And there's not so many of them now, but you can still hear some fantastic DX broadcasters, of course. When I started at the BBC in 1981, I was a sound engineer in the studios at the external services. So I used to work on the broadcasting to the Americas. And, of course, it was all AM in those days, coming directly from the UK or maybe Ascension Island, or maybe we borrowed some transmitters in the US or Canada there. So happy memories, Ralph. Thank you for the call today. Hope it's a nice sunny day. It's certainly sunny here. Have a great weekend. Victor Echo 3 Lima Oscar Echo, GB100 BBC.
Isn't that great? That's fantastic. I love the content of that. His background, his history, and where they transmitted from, not only from, Great Britain, but also Ascension Island and some transmitters in the United States. Greg, thank you for sending that. That is one of the coolest sends anyone's ever sent me because of the rich history the guy provided. That was brilliant. And by the way, for people in Europe, maybe, I don't know, I think some people can get kind of like, okay, there they are again. GB100 BBC. They only got 3 more months, to do this. So please try and work them. They're on the bands and typically near the MUF as well as 20 meters. You can work them. Remember, it's Golf Bravo 100 BBC, ends on December 31st. Greg, thanks for the send. Nice send. That's a great send. All right, guys, don't forget today's topic question, which is, what are 3 DX entities you'd like to work? How long are we in? Oh, gosh. Okay. I got to get it quickly off. So 3 DX entities you'd like to work. This is the last call for the question. Please let us know, and we'll make it part of today's show. The three places I'd like to work, I'll tell you in just a second. Rodney says, Golf Bravo 100 BBC. Yeah, I had some nice contacts with him. Neat thing. And look at from Romania, BBC, one of my favorite shortwave stations. And he worked Golf Bravo 100 BBC last month in the log. Good job. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Let me go ahead and do this. Let's jump in real quick and see if we can help you guys a little bit with the amateur extra license. This will be the last segment of the show. We're not going to do trivia. I got 45 minutes to talk. Here we go. First question, amateur extra license. Which type of core material decreases inductance when inserted into a coil? Okay. So we're looking for the type of core material that decreases inductance when inserted into a coil. I take these tests just like you are right now. Okay, I simply answered what I think it was, right? So I pick ceramic. That is wrong. It's not ceramic. The answer actually here would be brass. That's the material that decreases inductance when inserted into a coil. Brass. I learned something there too. Not ceramic. It gives you that. Brass is the answer if you get this question, right? Next up, how can the true power be determined in an AC circuit where the voltage and current are out of phase, right? Out of phase. The answer, by multiplying the apparent power by the power factor. Do that, you'll have it right. Okay, next question. And we're going to make it an all-in. All right, so everybody plays along. Here we go. What is a disadvantage of decreasing the number of wire segments in an antenna model below 10 segments per half wavelength? Okay. Is it A, ground conductivity will not be accurately modeled? B, the antenna will become mechanically unstable? C, the resulting design will favor radiation of harmonic energy? Or D, the computed feed point impedance may be incorrect? A, B, C, or D. It's an all play, all in, and good luck. Disadvantage of decreasing the number of wire segments in an antenna model below 10 segments per half wavelength. What is it? A, B, C, or D? Currently, Anton, Holland, bless your heart. Answers A. Ground conductivity will not be accurately modeled. You're close. That's not it, buddy. You're close. Also, Adesh got A as well. Adesh, you're very, very close. Stuart, Mike 0, Tango, Quebec. In UK, he has D. The computed feed point impedance may be incorrect. And look at that. He's got it. Yep, well done. Nice job, Stuart. Mike 0, Tango, Quebec. Got it right. Yep, it is D. The computed feed point impedance may be incorrect. That's the answer to this. So if you get this question, what's the disadvantage of decreasing the number of wire segments in an antenna model below 10 segments per half wavelength? Just remember the computed feed point impedance may be incorrect, right? Adesh had C, Winan with A, Hef with A, Dan with C. Winan says it could be A or D. Okay. Ron with D. And Rodney has come back. Here we go. It's a good show. All right, just a few more. At what level below a signal's mean power level is its bandwidth determined according to FCC rules? Now, this is a big deal, all right? So we're talking about what level below a signal's mean power level is its bandwidth determined according to FCC rules. Can you believe this? Look at this answer. It's not 3 dB. It's 26. Yep. 26 dB is the power level, is the bandwidth determined according to FCC rules. 26 decibels. That's it, right? Let's go 2 more and I got to roll. What is the phase angle? And I hated these when I took the test, but you can get them. Even if you don't pass this part, you got enough knowledge to get the rest of it. What is the phase angle between the voltage across and the current through a series RLC circuit if XC is 500 ohms, R is 1 kilo ohm, and XL is 250 ohms, right? The answer, remember touchdown, it's going to be 14 degrees with the voltage lagging the current. So 14 degrees, remember you're the voltage, so you're ahead by 2 touchdowns, and you remember. That's how I did it. That was just it. I'm not a brilliant person, so that's, stay honest. So people on that one, Desh had A, Ron with D, Skeeter with D, and Hef had D as well. Last question. Just a second here. And there we go. And this is a neat question. I like this one. Okay. With your transceiver displaying the carrier frequency of phone signals. So now we know phone. Okay. You hear a DX station calling CQ on 3.601 megahertz, and now we know it's lower sideband. Remember, carrier frequency can be misunderstood for AM as well, because AM throws a carrier out. SSB doesn't. Okay. So now let's clean the question up. All right. If you're at 3601, you hear someone calling CQ, and you're here in the States, lower sideband, right? Can you return the call? The answer is no. The reason why is because the sideband is going to extend beyond the edge of the band plan. See, that's just, and people may say, well, it's just the band plan, it's just an agreement, it's not the law. Okay, yeah, that's true, but we do try and adhere to the rules here in the States, and that's the band plan we have. So if you were actually in this situation, to really bring this question into more, I think, of a layman's man's terms, if you turn your radio on and you're at you're on 75, 80 meters, okay? And you're on 3.601, and all of a sudden, someone's calling from Antarctica, and my gosh, you want that signal. But you can't return it if it's on sideband, because it will, on lower sideband, go into the CW portion of the band. That's all. That's the reason why you can't do it. That's it. All right, that's it for today for Hem Bites. We appreciate you coming. Hem Bites is powered by Hem Tests Online. 100% money-back guarantee if you don't pass the test. Find them online, www.hemtestonline.com. Sorry about that, guys. Ronnie, thank you. Yeah, please check your local band plan. Everywhere around the world is a different band plan. Okay, so like here in the States, we take 80 meters and 40 meters for granted. We know they go to 4 megahertz on 80, and we get to 7.3 megahertz on 40. That's not the way it is in region 1 and region 3. It's different. So just remember your band plan wherever you're in the world, and that will help you be square with your country. Do the right thing. I think we have, do we have? Okay, 47 minutes. I don't want to be awake all night because of this hurting. So let's do this. I got just a moment, and let's do the question one more time, and I'll close the show with that. That'll be so. Oh, by the way, do want to tell you this. Jeanne Socrates, right? Remember, Jeannie, we were supposed to have Jan here yesterday. She's the one who sailed around the world, and she's the oldest person to ever successfully sail worldwide. She's a wonderful person. You're going to love her. Seriously, you're going to love her. She had a little bit of a problem this last sail coming out of the Northwest into San Francisco Bay. But we couldn't make the show work yesterday. My mouth wouldn't make it work, and she unfortunately got ill. So both of us had a little problem. We're going to reschedule this for next Saturday. So on the 15th, next Saturday at 1900 UTC, meet me please for Jeanne Socrates. That's a big show. She's someone that really has done some historic things, right? All right, let me get one more time to the question, and we'll call it a show. What's 3 DX entities you'd like to work? 3, just 3, okay? We've got good comments and a lot of people featuring Antarctica, so I totally understand that. And by the way, I want to get this for Skeeter. He's been studying for the extra on the fast track. Good work, man. Good luck, Skeeter. You can do it. Seriously, you can do it. Just do me the favor. If you fail it the first time, take it again. If you fail it the second time, take it a third time. Keep taking it till you get it. This is the perfect time to be taking that test because we're about 2, maybe 2.5 years from the solar maximum of 25. Goodness sakes, you'll be set. You'll do it, Skeeter. Good luck to you. All right. All right, so last 3, the 3, here we go. Winan says, we work here on Maritime Mobile Net from South Africa. He's bragging now. because South Africa is hard to get. It really is. Aaron Lutz has his advanced test book. The soonest is December 20th. Good luck. You'll do it. Good luck, Aaron. And if you don't pass it, try again. Seriously, just try again. Guys, I'm going to end the show, and I need to, but I will end with Chickenman. We'll end it with the sign off, and then Chickenman show number 2. So you get to hear show number 2 of Chickenman. I just had to do this show because I wanted to say sorry about chicken, the world there, didn't mean to. I want to say thank you. I knew I didn't want to have the surgery done for my mouth. That's not all what I wanted to have done. And it has been really hard to get through everything. I don't know the next time I'll come. And it's not, my brother has so many appointments and I worry about him. I want him to get all the health he can get, all the help from healthcare professionals he can get. Right now, that's every day of the work week. So Monday through Friday, we're going to appointments everywhere. And I have to get stitches taken out on tomorrow, I think. So thankfully, I'll be able to eat a little bit more again, hopefully. But I want you to know I miss you. And I want you to know for the people that put up the Ham Radio Live webpage, just a second. Oh, I got something. I forgot to put it in there. And please, I don't want to be disrespectful. It means a lot to me. And I wanted to share it with you because this is really, really big. So give me a moment. Thank you. I just do a YouTube show. I've always loved radio. It's my favorite thing in the world. I've experimented with it, played with it, DX'd with it, enjoyed it my whole life. And it's really special to share it with friends. Thank you guys for your kindness and for your understanding of where I'm at within this healing process. I want to show you something real special to me, right? First of all, the Ham Radio Live website. There it is right there. This is at hamradiolive.org. Rodney was the driving force of doing this. He was. Rodney's our guy. And I can't thank him enough for what he did. That's him right there. Rodney. Papa Alpha 9 Romeo Whiskey. We're separated by the Atlantic Ocean and an entire continent here in North America. But he did this. Look at this. Ham Radio Live for people with true passion for the airwaves. Rodney, thank you. Look at this. I'll show you a little bit more of it. And because I'm proud of it. I'm honored that he did this for me. He talks about, look what they put. Now, this is all help. He had help doing this, but this is on the page. This is so great. And I love this part here. Talking about filling the silent gaps while communicating or when feeling lonely and discuss anything technical with like-minded or Elmering newcomers into the hobby sharing experiences. The last part here was my favorite. I want to thank Rodney for it. He does the WRMI thing at the end, which I really love. I really do, because they need help desperately. They really do. They're trying to, I think they're like this close to figuring out how to rebuild some sort of antenna array towards Europe, okay? And still be able to transmit 100,000 watts out of the transmitter with all the gain that they can get going towards Europe. I think they have that part figured out. The Africa thing, very important to them. They want to get back towards Africa. That will be the next thing they try and work on. And I believe in my heart that we've lost too much shortwave in our lives. I don't want to lose them. I don't want Europe to lose them or Africa to lose them. It's too important, guys. It is. If you can give to help them out, you can do it two ways, okay? First way to do it is to go to their website, www.wrmi.net. Hit the donate button. Give whatever you can. 5, 10, 15, 20, $1, whatever. Help them out because, like I told Jeff at WRMI, every dollar counts, no matter where it comes from. It makes a difference to get those towers back up. The other way you can do it is simple. It's on GoFundMe at SOS WRMI. SOS, Save Our Shortwave. Okay? So if you'd like to help them from the damage they have had from Hurricane Ian, and this has been devastating for them down in southern Florida, keep your competitive contesting edge with us. And then keep your competitive contesting. Oh gosh, Larry's had a day. Sorry. This is what it looks like. Okay, it's just everywhere. Sorry, I hit the wrong buttons. It's everywhere. These are giant pieces of steel. They didn't come out of the ground. They bent down from the ground. It's a terrible thing. Want to help them out? GoFundMe, SOSWRMI, or www.wrmi.net. Hit the donate button. there'll be a scroll down thing. Hit the one that says donate WRMI Hurricane Ian. They need the help. We don't want to lose Europe and Africa. And I'll be honest, the Word of God is on that channel too. And I hate to see it not being said all over the world. As a Christian, that's how I feel. My name's Larry. My call sign in ham radio is Kilo 7 until November. God bless you wherever you may be in this world. Thank you for being part of Ham Radio Live today. I'll try and get back. I don't know when. We've got appointments all weekend for Bob, but we will try. I'll try, promise, try to come sometime this week. If you'd like to get your amateur radio license to have great friends like this, and I mean they're everywhere around the world, simply on amateur radio, contact the Wireless Institute of Australia at www.wia.org. Please hit the Contact Us bar. They'll help you to get your license, okay? All right, we're going to do a quick little sign-off, and after that, Chickenman 2, the second in the series of the Chickenman series. So I hope you enjoyed that. We're going to head towards Ireland for our sign-off today, wherever you may be. God bless you. Thanks for putting up with me today. It's a little tough, it's still a little tough, but I'm grateful you came. Thanks, my friends. Goodbye, everybody.
Well, that's tonight's news in Northern Ireland, and now the province's weather forecast until 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. There'll be variable cloud tonight with isolated showers in Fermanagh, Londonderry and North Antrim, but it'll be mainly dry elsewhere. Tomorrow will start bright in many places, but there'll be variable cloud, scattered showers and sunny intervals later. The temperature will fall tonight to about 2 degrees centigrade, 36 Fahrenheit inland, with a touch of ground frost and icy patches on roads around dawn. It will reach 6 centigrade, 43 Fahrenheit tomorrow. The west to northwest wind will be light to moderate, but moderate to fresh at times in exposed places tomorrow. And the outlook for Wednesday and Thursday, changeable with some rain at times. Temperatures near normal. Tomorrow night, here on BBC One Northern Ireland, 2 chamber music groups will be playing in the last of the present series of They Make Music at 10:15. They'll be the New Ulster Soloists, a wind quintet formed from members of the Ulster Orchestra, and the Hempston Quartet, a string ensemble of young musicians studying at the Ulster College of Music. The programme will include music by Ibert, Milo and Mozart. Edgar Boucher will be introducing They Make Music here on BBC One Northern Ireland tomorrow night at 10:15. And you can find details of that and all this week's programmes in Radio Times. And now at the time tonight at 9.5 minutes past midnight. That's all from us for tonight. And this is David Gamble for everyone here in Broadcasting House Belfast, wishing you a very good night. Good night, everyone.
The Office of the Police Commissioner of Midland City.
Commissioner's office. No, this is not the commissioner. No, it's not the crusading capon. Look, this is Miss Hellfinger, the commissioner's secretary. What do you want? Yes, the wonderful white-winged warrior is going to strike again. What's he going to what? The earth polluters. I said he's going to fight the earth polluters. You're welcome.
Miss Hellfinger, send in the winged warrior immediately.
He's not here.
Where is he?
He's out in the City Hall front lawn picking up candy wrappers.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can see him there out the window.
Oh, yes, I see him. Gee, he's very brave, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you think I should send help?
I'm sure he can handle it.
Yes. Miss Hellfinger?
Yes.
Look, I don't think it's just candy wrappers he's picking up.
No, it's everything.
Potato chips.
Milk cartons.
Pop cans.
Chewing gum.
Oh, my. Does he have a tool, or is He actually using his bare hands.
His bare hands.
Fight on, feathered fighter! Fight on! Okay. Hey, Lou.
Yeah.
Look, ain't that cute?
What?
That big bird there's going around picking up litter, look.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody must have trained it or something.
Yeah.
Hey, throw your cigar down, see if it picks it up.
I ain't through with it.
Hey, look, bird. Look over here, bird. Throw it down, Lou.
All right, but I ain't through with it.
Hey, look. Hey, it's coming over here. Hey, look, Lou.
Yeah.
Pardon me, sir, but do you know that you two have committed a crime against nature? Oh, we ain't even going together or nothing.
No, we ain't even married.
We're just like buddies, you know.
Hey, we're
Just
just
good
talking.
pals,
I mean, we
that's
talk
all.
a lot together.
You know, Miss Helfinger, as I look down and observe the famous fowl in action once again, I am reminded of how he came to us many years ago.
And so the commissioner is about to recall how the famous fowl was born.
It seems like yesterday.
Make it tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow, as we present the first chapter of the exciting story of how America's crime-fighting bird began.
My, I'll look forward to hearing that.